Joining me now is the author of international bestsellers, including his latest work on democracies and death cults, Douglas Murray. Welcome back. We are going to tackle some serious geopolitical issues shortly, but what good timing that we welcome you back in 2026 in the week of the Grammys, where we were treated to endless empty platitudes and virtue signalling from the celebrity class, including this absurdly contradictory statement from Billie Eilish.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Douglas, how does she simultaneously advocate for open borders and also claim Americans are living on stolen land? How does that work?
I don't think it does work. I'm not sure what in Billie Eilish's head does work. I would just would like to ask the question, what exactly is stolen land? Who stole the land? And did anyone steal the land before? Were there First Nations peoples who always lived there, or did they maybe themselves steal the land at some point from some other tribe or group? It's possible. I just throw it out there as a possibility. But of course, I think what Miss Eilish thinks is that America, and presumably because this is the sort of pseudo thought that a lot of people have in the celeb world, is that America and other Western countries are on stolen land, and that there's something unique about that. And that as a result, yes, you shouldn't have borders. No one is illegal. You can allow anyone in, and there should be no rules. I just wonder if that rule, that thought, if you can call it that, applies anywhere else. I wonder if there are other places in the world that are stolen land in her mind, and whether or not she thinks those places should also be somehow either punished with open borders, entirely open borders, or returned to some other people. I don't know. Africa would be a very interesting place to start. All sorts of tribal disputes and interreligious disputes. She could try it there. But no, this is just pure, virtue signaling, celeb stuff. What was pitiful about it was just that cutaway there where that blonde star, whose name I don't know, looked as if
Sabrina Carpenter.
Is that right? That's Sabrina Carpenter. It was wonderful to know. She looked so deeply moved, didn't she, Rita? As if she had just heard something so profound and brave and stunning. And I'm very glad to know what's in Miss Eilish's head as a result of this brilliant proclamation.
Well, when I see people sharing that statement of hers unironically and not mocking it, I think it just shows you where some people are. I think social media has been wonderful in revealing just the intelligence of some folk. And interesting development for Billie Eilish, because it turns out members of the Tongva tribe want to chat about the mansion she owns on their ancestral land. A spokesman for the tribe said, "As the first people of the greater Los Angeles Basin, we do understand that her home is situated on our ancestral land." And they confirmed, Douglas, that Eilish has not contacted our tribe directly regarding her property. But it wasn't just her. The whole thing was one pitiful anti-ICE protest, and everyone had to submit. Indeed, country star Jelly Roll has come under intense criticism for refusing to condemn ICE and Trump. This is what he had to say on the night.
So I can tell you that people shouldn't care to hear my opinion, man. I'm a dumb redneck. I haven't watched enough. I didn't have a phone for 18 months. I've had one for 4 months and don't have social media.
Douglas, how much is this celebrity activism going to move the dial, do you think?
I think it'll help move the dial enormously in President Trump's favor. I think Jelly Roll, not something I've said before, Mr. Roll. I wish more people were like him. It's sinister to demand that celebrities should have views on things, and not least because they'll simply reiterate the same views of other celebrities and just say whatever pabulum they think will gain them some popularity among their peers. I wish more celebrities would say, look, I just don't know about this, if asked, and as a result, keep stum. But just to go back to our friend Billie Eilish there, I'm thrilled that the First Nations of the Los Angeles Basin turn out to be the owners of Billie Eilish's house. The obvious thing to do on this occasion, I'm willing to grant them the benefit of the doubt, and that they have always, the people of the Los Angeles Basin, always lived there and just contiguously for millennia. I think on this occasion, Billie Eilish can get herself out of this problem by just leaving the house and leaving it to the first peoples of the Los Angeles Basin, whose rightful property it obviously is. And if she wants to show that it's not just wind coming out of her, but actually action, that's the really decent thing to do. So I look forward to her handing over the keys of her multi-million-dollar house to the first peoples of the Los Angeles Basin, who I'm sure will have a wonderful time in the jacuzzi and in the house as a whole.